Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're working on the '08 Xterra again. It's got 300,000 plus miles, and as I was working on it, the fuel pump is no longer working, so we're going to replace the fuel pump on this model. First off, I did disconnect the negative battery cable. I cracked open the fuel cap a little bit, and then we have a 10 mil for these band clamps for the fill. We're going to disconnect that, and then there is over here, right here, you can see, is one of these squeeze pulls, and you just squeeze the little tab. I blew it out with air to make sure there's nothing. You squeeze the white part, and then you should be able to just snake that off if you're lucky. And we're going to try to do this without messing stuff up. There we go. I think it's coming off. There we go. And then just kind of work your way out. See? It's coming out. And then we will disconnect the, there we go, right there. I think it's coming out. And then we'll get the other line, the fuel line, on top of the tank. There's one on the side here with a plastic pull clip, but we'll work on that. All right, hopefully you guys can see. I'm just going to loosen this right here with a 10 mil. And then we're going to break it free and then try to slide it off there without damaging this hose, because this hole is old. And this is why we don't like to work on old stuff. I might have to get some type of little band here to get this thing broken. But let's work on the other part, which is that plastic tab on this here. You gotta, I don't know if you can see, but you gotta get this little plastic tab out. I'm using a pick tool and get underneath it, and then to slide it out. But I got the top one loose. Remember, just squeezing the outside there. So we'll see if we can get this thing loose without too much hassle here. But that's it right there. We got to slide it out. And then there's a little clip on the back. Let's try to loosen the back and then push it through. That should be it right there. Okay, we'll keep working. Alright guys, I got the vapor hose problem. The clip is broken, so I'll have to get a new Nissan clip, or one that will fit it now. Since I just got to get the hose disconnected from the fill neck, and I'm working on that, and then I'll get the straps off, and then we'll go underneath and work on it. Wow, disconnecting that fuel hose was harder than I thought. I just finally had to take one of these hose things, kind of slowly work it out, lubricate it with some WD, and just work my way around. And now, after about 10-15 minutes of work, it's finally loose. So let's get underneath here and drop the tank. This tank is fairly full, so we've got to be careful, alright? Alright, I got the transmission strapped into the fuel tank strapped into a fuel transmission jack, and then I'm about to release the bolt, one there, one down there, and then one on the other side. So let's take this slow and see how it goes. Let's start with this one here first, and then we'll do it. It's a 17 mil, kind of an oddball size. Okay, there's one. And then the one in the back, we'll take that off in a second. And then we'll drop it and disconnect the electrical connector. Alright, I disconnected the connector here, just a push tab. And then the other fuel on the top, that's still dripping a little bit. And then now we're going to lower it a little bit more. And then we will get the pump out, okay? Alright, I think we should be okay to do everything here. Okay. Alright, so we have the ring here. It's kind of dirty. I blew it off. Everything around here, so I'm going to wash it off just a little bit again. I'm just using a rod of some kind. And I'm just going to tap it until it gets more round. There we go. The ring is off. There we go. And then the pump should just come out as an assembly. There we go. And then we get this out, if we can manage it. Yeah, looks like this little bit's in the way. There we go. And we'll let it drain out, and we'll get the new one ready to go in. There we go. There we go. Well, that's pretty much it. There we go. Yeah, what a mess. Okay, we'll put that outside to, and then the new pump. We got. All right, looks like the float comes in 2 pieces in the box. You just got to put that into the hole there. Oopsie, need 2 hands for this, but anyways, and then clip it into the retainers right there and click it into place. All right, new gasket, or ring, I should say. I cleaned off the placement of it. There we go. And then we'll put that over here, and then we can put this in, like so, and then we can make the connections. Okay. Let's see. There we go. And then you should be able to push it down and it sit into place. And it goes just about right. Alright guys, there it is. Basically I'm going to put the clip back in here, and then we'll put it back on, and then we reroute everything. I'll have to go find another one for this one and make it work. But otherwise, we're going to get it back up in, and then we'll give you a test run at the end, okay? We'll see how that goes. It's just the reverse of what we did to take it out. Alright guys, everything is back together, buttoned up, everything's tightened down. I'm going to drop it, we're going to prime it, I'll put the battery cable back on, and then we will go ahead and try to give it a start. So I'll cycle the key at least 3 or 4 times, and then let's hope for the best that it starts. Okay, let's try that. Alright, you can hear it run, so it works, so it's a good fix. Alright, take care guys, thank you for subscribing and have a great day. Bye now.